Hey everyone, I made 3 more art pieces to describe what's going on here in June of 2020. So this piece is called 6 Feet Apart or 6 Feet Under. And it's about how politicians want to use this whole COVID-19 situation as a political football to scare us into giving up our constitutional rights. Right here we have 2 elderly people called the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and they're both over 200 years old, and they die, and doctors find COVID-19 in their system, and they've actually beaten COVID-19, but politicians love to use that to scare us, right? Because the more we fear each other, the more we lean on our politicians for support, right? It's a great political football to play. And so they tell us that we need to stay 6 feet apart or we'll go 6 feet under. Here's an immunity passport. So a while ago, while we were in the process of thinking about reopening, it was discussed that if you tested positive for COVID-19 antibodies, which I tested, I got my stamp on May 14th of 2020. I probably caught it long before then, but that's when I got my passport stamp. But more importantly, I do things to boost my immune system regardless of whether or not I have that stamp, right? So here I drew a square of baking chocolate as well as some vitamin C, right? That's an orange to represent vitamin C. I take a lot more than just eating oranges, but that's the best picture I can think of to represent vitamin C. One of the big benefits of COVID-19 is that the Earth has gotten a lot cleaner, right? So here we have an alien on another planet looking at Earth, and he's surprised to see all these pollutants that he's been measuring for many years. All of a sudden, they all measure off the charts, right? The SO2 levels are way too low for him to measure. The nitrogen dioxide levels way too low for the machine to measure. Same thing with the particulate matter, and the pH scale is way too high for him to measure anything meaningful, right? And even after we go back to work, we should rethink about how we treat our environment now that we see what is possible, right? Of course, the alien won't see all of this for another 4.5 years, just because of how big the other star system, how far away the other star systems are from us, right? Thanks for watching.